Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna do some quest starters that I haven't read. So here are the notes in my inventory that I haven't read yet. Eltriss's note, which will start Forsworn Conspiracy, meet me at the Shrine of Talos. Air's notes. This place, going to spend months here, is impressive and rather comfy by my standards. No name for it, but I think this used to belong to a high-ranking Dwemer noble. We cleaned it up, fixed the plumbing, brought furniture and equipment for it a couple weeks ago after Calselmo and the Jarl allowed us to pry open the door. Oh, this is the Scholar's Sanctum, I believe the name of it is, in Markarth, saying the whole structure was basically for free. I mean, nobody ever used it for years. Said that a couple previous things lived in it, but then this is the low-rent district, only too near where the lowlifes also live. I better tell Strom about the door lock. There's something wrong with it. Yeah, you have to pick your way in. Advinia's note. Advina's note. When the world was young, things were simpler. It was us or them. We fought to survive, and in death we found glory. Now we fight our own shield sisters and brothers for banners that change with the wind. When I killed Hijarek on the battlefield, I vowed not to take up arms again. I found honor in this choice, but shame in its consequence. The bards do not sing tales of those who die in their homes, slain by time. If I am to see him again, I must stand eye to eye with Tsun on the Whalebone Bridge and earn my place in the Hall of Valor. I miss you, brother. Wait for me in Sovngarde. So that's for Hendraheim, the Warrior's Challenge. This I know is from the font. I know is from Immersive College of Winterhold. If you are doing any experiments, please clean up after yourself. If I catch whoever is making this mess, they will have me to deal with. Nirnya. Research notes. If only Umana would have left one of these dwarven machine creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't have found a way to disable one. So, I think this is Muzark. We dragged some stuff in front of the pipes they came out of to stop them from coming back. They are simply fascinating. It is just as Calselmo described in Dwarves, Volume 2. Their appearance does, in fact, resemble that of an arachnid. I had thought to be an embellishment given by his source. The inclusion of the soul gem into the design of the apparatus is quite remarkable. It could explain the focus for the lightning that he describes. Oddly enough, it doesn't appear to be the main power source for the apparatus. Perhaps some sort of harmonic resonance with the energies contained in the soul gem to bring heat to a small boiler? Too early to say conclusively. That does raise the question of where they get the liquid for the boiler, however. Huh, that was strange. I thought I just saw something moving beyond the barred door. It looked vaguely humanoid. I wonder if it could be undiscovered automaton? I'm going to move my bedroll down here to see if I can catch another glimpse of it. This is all so exciting. This must be a dead person, huh? Research notes on Tohan. By Gondwyn Bellamont. Tohan is a hero of obscure Breton and Nordic folklore. Stories of his deeds used to be the subject of children's bedtime stories. These stories would tell of a man named Tohan, a warrior mage who fought against all manner of evil to keep the children of his land safe at night. The tale is told to teach children to show respect for the men and women who guard the borders of their towns, cities, and countries, night and day. This already little-known fairy tale has faded into obscurity since the start. Sorry, my kitties are playing with crunchy toys, and I'm not going to stop them. This already little known fairy tale has faded into obscurity since the start of the Fourth Era and is only known to few today. However, there is another reason why the name of Tohan has survived. These days, Tohan is best remembered by rumors of his legendary helm, the Helm of Tohan, named after the man who crafted and wore it. The helm was made out of adamantium, a powerful metal which was used all over Tamriel. By the end of the Third Era, adamantium ore became rare, and the already costly metal became even costlier. Besides this, the art of crafting adamantium armor also went into decline by this time. Back in its day, many elven and Breton smiths worked this material, creating light but powerful weapons and armors. In these days, there is little demand for this material, mostly because of the price, making adamantium weapons and armor exclusive to only the richest in the world. If anything, it makes Tohan's helmet even more valuable. The artifact eventually outlived its creator in fame and became a prized and much sought-after possession for many adventurers from many ages. In recent times, though, the artifact has disappeared and also fallen into obscurity like its creator. The children's fairy tale about Tohan. He is going to town. The children's fairy tale about Tohan is obscure at best and reveals little as to who the person Tohan was. The best source of information these days is the poem of Tohan. This 100-verse poem appeared in a few years before the Oblivion Crisis. It gives a detailed account of the character of Tohan, his rise, adventures, and eventual fall. The poem was never credited to any writer, though popular belief has it that the poem was written by none other than the Nerevarine. Yes, written by none other than the Nerevarine, Lord Nerevar, incarnated and hero of Morrowind. There is no official source to back up this claim, and it is basically purely on popular rumors, myth, and speculation. It is said that in the year 427 of the Third Era, the Helm of Tohan fell into the hands of the Nerevarine, who used it in his own quest. Apparently, in the following year, he was contacted by a Breton woman who claimed to be a direct descendant from the legendary Tohan himself. She thanked him for recovering her ancestor's artifact and asked the Nerevarine for a favor. The stories of Tohan's deeds were well known to her family, passed down by generations lest the world would fully forget who this hero was. She was now without children and feeling age take its toll on her body. Her fear was that with her death, the legend of Tohan would also leave this world. So she asked the Nerevarine to help document this saga and bring the deeds of Tohan back into the light of the world. Her reasoning was that the writings of another hero would surely be read and remembered. She told the Nerevarine everything she knew, and based on her words, he wrote the poem of Tohan. The poem tells of Tohan's great deeds and fights, the monsters and madmen he slew, and how he kept the world safe from evil. The poem also goes into details on his helm. How much of the poem is based on reality is hard to determine. There are no other sources to verify or protect any of the accounts given. The poem of Tohan did bring us more details about the life of this hero, but it sadly never revived the popularity of his legend. The poem has remained little known to this day. Scrawled note. We only live once, so let's have some fun. Kynesgrove, 2 a.m. Bring booze, mushrooms, and the fastest horse you can steal. Gundren. I have no idea what that's from. Sorry.
What's the point in having a bucket if you're not going to shit in it?
Okay, so we have 4 quests left. I'm not going to do the Radiant quests. Sleeping Tree Cave, Whispering Door, fighting Uthgard the Unbroken, and giving Isolde. So this is just finding some people. I'm going to go do Sleeping Tree Cave first, and then we might have to load Whispering Door. But I want to make sure that I get the majority of the quests done so that it is possible to maybe trigger that rumor. I vaguely remember where Sleeping Tree Cave is. We're going to go on walkabout here for a bit, but I believe it is somewhere here-ish. We'll see. I should be able to at least see it on the compass. So we're going to check out every cave. Nope. Of course I'm going the wrong way. Keep in mind I don't even know if this way is the right way, so I could be going the wrong way 2 ways.
There's a woman who's spiteful and mean, the most paranoid I've ever seen. She may have a past, but she's a pain in the ass. She's a horn stealer known as Delphine.
You want to do this the hard way? Fine. You can go to hell.
You look tired.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna canter around a bit. Bear with me. Enjoy the lovely sky. I'll still be picking up teleport points so that when it comes time to clear these locations, I'll already have them discovered.
Trust me, with all I am, and yet my heart fucking stops when something comes at us.
I think Saints and Sinners is right up here.
You've got nothing on the Dragonborn!
Here's a cave. Yeah, Saints and Sinners is right over there. I might as well do it. At least part of it. This is Creation Club content.
Is someone there?
Bring it on! Give up! Barely a scratch. Like the bite of a flea. Win this!
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
As with any Creation Club content,
Laura's
say it again.
arse.
Save before
You're
you loot
fucking
anything.
dead. That's all you've got?
I crash risk. You know, I hardly ever do anything with pickpocket. I don't like it. And it isn't even a good way to make money, really. I think they have it set to
How this
no
ends.
matter what you do, you still will never get to a 100% chance.
Dead.
You just get caught way too often, which for me means reloading my game.
Die!
I win.
You look tired, little dragon. Let's take the day off. Let me pamper you and show you how much I love you. Everything else can fucking
She, of course, knows what these are. Are you okay? Did they hurt you? Do you want to come with me? Alright, let's go. So now I have a little manic elytral nymph who's gonna go have a happy home at Golden Hills. Wait for me at home. Golden Hills Plantation. Go on, sweetie. Go scare the shit out of everybody. Good job.
Never seen skies like that. Anywhere else in Tamriel?
Let's see if this is a carriage stop up here.
Come on!
Ooh, I saw those feathers. Oh, holy crap, it's a named dragon from Legacy of the Dragonborn. I don't think I've ever even seen this. Vujnor. Vujotnak. Ooh, exciting. Guess who isn't flying anymore?
You have a choice!
Ooh, that looks cool. And you disarmed me, jerk. Wow, knocked my bow completely to the ground. Well, then I'm just gonna keep making you stay until my key
That went very
kills
well.
you. That's what you get for disarming me. Rude. Wow. Hate that. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever even seen this. But then again, I don't know if these dragons are only released after you finish the main quest, and I never do that.
Oh, so much. Doesn't look like we cultivate, does it? So, sometimes I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it knocked. Disarm knocks things completely, like, out of your inventory, off of your favorites. Rude. Alright. That was cool.
It's mid-ass today. Sounds like mid-arse. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking of random shit to entertain myself. Who's a good dog? It's you! It's you, you're a good dog!
Broken Fang? Huh. Not sure if that's what I was looking at. I'll go check. Sleeping Tree Camp.
I'm bloody knackered.
I'm
I
confused.
don't mind telling you that.
But that's not unusual. I'm not sure if the camp is somewhere around here. We're supposed to check in here. I only vaguely remember this quest. I've only done it a few times.
It's very peaceful here.
Okay, yeah, I should. I had to look it up, but I am pretty close, I think. I should be able to discover the quest somewhere around here. Okay, should go east from here, and I should be able to find the campsite. The note I should be able to read.
All I have is my sword. I scoffed at the silly old note. You can talk yourself blue, but I really have two, and when you see it, you'll be floored.
Sleeping tree camp. Okay, good. Here it is.
They say that the giants came from Old Atmora, travelled across the northern ice, back in the ages of the myths, and settled in Skyrim.
I like your stories. Yeah. Yee. I don't know what that tree's about. Really broken tree.
Oh. Is that the cheese I'm carrying, or do I just need a
I really hope it's the cheese man. See if I have any new notes. Okay, at least one note on the manic elytra nymph. We found a buyer for the strange creature we've hauled all the way from, well, best not to say. We know where. Not a day too soon, as its chittering keeps waking me up at all hours of the night. Just a few more days. If the coin is worth it, we'll have to go back for more of these things. To the Shivering Isles. Notes on the blacksmith is from, Saints and Seducers. Our blacksmith, Jofton, has gone mad. Most of the time he spouts nonsense. This all started 3 days ago. Now he won't even pick up his hammer. We tried to talk sense into the lout, but it's like he doesn't even see us. He wrote down the means to forge our golden arms and armor, and that of the seducers, but he never told a soul where he left the blasted notes. If we weren't holding out hope that he might snap out of it, we would have already parted his head from the rest of it. Lately, he's been going on about playing under the bridge, like he were still a child. That's where I always hid my toys, he said. I know his kin used to live around Half Moon Mill. We should round up some folks to have a look. Alright. I'm gonna check. Yeah, see, without... I forget so quickly. Without an arrow, this takes me a very long time. Quest giver, read the note on Ulag's corpse in Sleeping Tree Camp. It's a shame we're doing this at night. Oh! Nope, there's a wolf. Ulag.
See the mammoth? Watch out for the ones with the carvings on their tusks. That's how the giants
What happens
mark
to me
their
when I go
herds.
into this water? Okay. Oh! Blessing of the Hist. Huh. Tough scales increase armor by 50 points. Okay, it wasn't damaging me. That's nice. I have no idea where Ulag's corpse is. So that is a
Look at
history.
the size of those things.
Now that's cool. Oh my god. It shouldn't be that hard to find a corpse, right? Did I auto-loot it? Problem. You've discovered a problem, Weird Rock.
I'm looking forward to see that sun rising.
Yeah, we may not have found the corpse even before then, buddy. We might be camping out here. Oh my god. Hey, I swear. I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise. You were not here 5 seconds ago. Oh man, I don't want to have to kill you guys.
I will protect you, Dragonborn.
I really don't. I don't. Oh no, don't. Oh. I'm sorry. I was hoping you guys could direct me to Ulag's corpse. Maybe when the sun rises. Pretty soon.
Sick of him.
I'm so sorry. You guys are awesome. I didn't want to hurt you. I believe that giant just launched one of my followers into the air. I'm not sure which one, but it was pretty small. So it was probably Iron Claw. Yep, you can see, like, you can see them fall back down, too.
Ow!
I am so sorry.
You're dead!
This is ignoble. I am so sorry. I wish I had found Ulag's corpse earlier.
I like it here.
Okay, you guys are back. One of you had a wee. I do not see the corpse here. I'm gonna head into the cave, see if I can trigger it from there. But yeah, this is more than a little frustrating. But I am intensely grateful to the creators of the completionist mod so that I can do my best.
I'll just be back here enjoying the view.
I wonder if his body's up here. What if the camp extends further than I thought? Oh, I'm just going in. If I can find the entrance again, okay. Good.
Your lips look cold. Should I warm them up a bit?
I'm sorry. You're not gonna let me loot this stuff. Okay, I did loot the sap. Oh! Ulag's... That's Ulag, guys. Sold his message. So it's in the cave, not in the camp. Don't try to stiff me on this deal, Ulag. I can talk the Khajiit caravans into a better price than you'd be able to, and the guards are still looking for you after that little skooma incident. Just bring the sap to me in Whiterun like we discussed. Sold it.
Swear lately, it's like I can feel when a threat is near. It's like something triggers all me fucking instincts to guard and protect you, my dragon.
Thank you, even after I got us tragically lost. Which you're probably used to, unfortunately. Okay, so we can turn 2 quests into Isolde. We clearly got a mammoth tusk. And now we're gonna help her Breaking Bad Whiterun. We're gonna turn her into a drug dealer. We clearly didn't make her this way. She started it. Okay.
The early bird gets the worm. Or worm.
Wait an hour.
Or dragon. Whatever.
Okay, she's out and about.
We had that beast contained, and you released it. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
It's a quest. You
Isolde,
wouldn't
was it?
understand.
What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm. You're the one lives in Breeze home, right? Fine place. Almost bought
Are
it
you
myself.
the one in my house?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Here's your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
What brings you to the
I
market?
found this note on
I'm
Ulag's body.
stocking up on supplies.
Did you? So
I've had
Ulag
to
didn't
leave
make
your
it past
business.
those giants then.
Do you want my
More's the
opinion?
pity.
My input
If
is
you found any of
invaluable,
the
you
sap, I'd be willing to
I
pay
thought
you
even
the
took
same
for
cut I
outside of the
offered him.
Cloud District.
Better price
What
than
would
you're
you know
likely to
about
find
the
otherwise.
basics of adventuring?
I have some sleeping tree sap to sell.
Ah, of course. How much have you got?
Why have you lowered the bar?
Just one for now.
In life, you won't
Very
go
good.
very
Be
far.
sure to bring any more sleeping tree sap you find to me.
Get under my boot, 'cause you'll never
What couldn't you
find
tell me about the sleeping tree?
How the tree came to grow there is a bit of a mystery. Some say that when Vardenfell erupted, a piece was blown to the middle of Skyrim and from the crater grew the tree. I've also heard that it was a spore that fell from an island floating in the sky, but that just sounds like nonsense. All I know is that the sap makes you feel as healthy as a cave troll, but slow as a drunk horker, and that it fetches good coin.
Okay.
Farewell.
You burgeoning drug dealer.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
It's her
Come and see my
deal.
selection of the finest quality meats.
Shiny trinket.
Let's see if we can start the whispering door.
Come on in.
If we can't,
Let me know if you
We're
need
gonna force
anything,
it.
or take a seat by the fire. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I have so much work. Okay. No
Need anything
rumors.
else? Just let me know.
Let's see if Uthgard's here. Oh, she is. We can finish this too. Okay. I don't have any, yeah, I might need to lower the difficulty for this. Hand-to-hand is really tough, and my auto potion is going to make it tougher. First time through, we're probably going to end up killing everybody in the, killing everybody here. Or at least starting to, in which case, I'll reload.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
That is really stupid.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the
You
ground.
probably will. I've got crap for that skill. You're on. Brawl.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. I'll try and make this quick. All right, you've had enough.
What? I didn't even start. Alright, I should have been more organized about this.
Fight! Fight!
Keep walking, Softgut. I'm more woman than you can handle.
Think you can take
And
me
why
on?
not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
You're just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back!
Someone's going to get hurt.
Someone do something!
Yeah, at higher difficulties, it takes a little while.
I've had enough of you! Try that! Come on!
I'm gonna put you down.
I think potions count as magic.
Not so tough now, are you?
Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Yes, yeah, use a potion.
Making it fun
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna reload, folks. Okay, so the best way to do this is to lower your difficulty to no difficulty. Also, turn off your auto potions. But this is one of the bigger, bigger difficulties in higher difficulties. There are just a couple of places where you have to hit people with your fists. I don't like it. But nobody asked me. I know I never did finish the Forlorn Conspiracy on my legendary run because there's a point where you have to do a, like Uthgard is voluntary, but that quest you have to do a hand-to-hand fight, and I never got my skill high enough or, actually cared enough to finish it, and I reloaded and reloaded and reloaded, and I just died. I just died too many times, and so... Trick is... So, what I could do right now is take a couple of hours out of my life, raise my skill, build myself a set of gear for this purpose. But I'm going to... Where was it? Oh, shoot. Okay. Take off the spell that I'm using ahead of time. I'm going to lower the difficulty to novice.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. What was that?
I love a good fight.
So she's gonna have trouble doing much damage to me. I'm gonna gain some skill and knock her down, but I'm not gonna get to the point where I'm, deadly. I just don't care enough about this aspect of the game to really devote much time to it.
That's all you got?
Yeah, so she's out of stamina already. She can't really do any power attacks. She's not gonna hit me. So, that's my tip. You can either spend several hours building your skill other ways, in brawls, and you can disenchant
Your kind has
gear
no place
that
here.
gives you points of this skill and really rock it, but it is going to be difficult to not have to use any healing before you die, particularly on Legendary.
You think I'm afraid of you?
No, I don't really care. You're just an achievement. After you finish this fight, she will be hireable. I want to be really careful and not continue to hit beyond the end of the brawl, which should be coming up pretty soon. Alright, do not hit her again.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
Think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
I use a bow. Speaking of which, put the bow back on, save the game. Okay. Okay, I have never had the whispering door actually show up. So since it can be fixed by a console command, that's usually what I use. I think I've looked to see if there is a mod to make sure this quest becomes available.
You're the best. Can you be my
Oh,
mother?
sweetheart, I am so sorry.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, Jargons. Ain't no matter to me what I
So when we do the next, once I finish the Whispering Door or any of the other ones, I'm gonna be headed. We'll do the next DLC, which I believe
We can
started
never rest
with
easy, for Balgras
Dawnguard.
enemies will
Do
not.
them in order.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to him and see if that raises his faction in any way. Whose side are you on?
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
What do you think? Why do you think Ulfric killed the High King?
No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also because he knew he could.
How can you protect Whiterun from the dragons?
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Now,
All
if
right,
you
so
don't
that didn't
mind,
work.
I've got a city to keep.
Even in vanilla, I couldn't get this quest to trigger. Alright, Whispering Door is the last quest. We've finished all the other stuff, other than the Radiant. So, I'm gonna go look up the codes, because I might need to advance it a few times. I'm gonna get myself a cheat sheet, and I'll be back.
Dangerous.
Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.